honestly, I feel like this is one of the reasons why South Africans don't really travel a lot or leave their country. Another thing again is this one is really about the people. They hold their leaders accountable. South Africans don't play, they don't joke, they don't care who you are or what position you get in before. They are going to prove you. They fight for whatever they believe they desire, for whatever they believe they think is true. They are going to fight for it, and they don't back down till they get whatever they want. They are very resolute. Of course, you know their history. They literally fought for almost everything they have now. So they are people who are so dedicated. They love their country. They are very funny people. They are very cool people. When you hang out with them, just pure vibes. They are so nice. They are, what you see is what you get. If they don't like you, they will make sure you do that. Like, first second winner.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Just Cheesy. So in this video is a beautiful Nigerian lady who has shared her honest experience about South Africa. All what she said here is nothing but the truth, because I've experienced most of the things that she said here. Yes, even though I have never visited South Africa before, but I can assure you and I can tell you that most of the things that she said there is nothing but the truth. South Africans are so exceptional. Like, they are very, very wonderful people. Like, they are good eggs. That one I can assure you that.
So the first reason why I love living in South Africa, which is probably the most beautiful thing about it, is the diversity. South Africa is such a diverse country. I love to call it the mini Africa, because in this country you are most probably going to find every African nationality in this country. Like, this is such a beautiful thing. Someone like me who is so fascinated with meeting people from different cultural backgrounds and, you know, races and languages, I really love it here. Like, this is the best place to be. Come on, like, South Africa is already a rainbow country. We have the English, we have the Dutch, Black, and every other thing. They have 11 official languages. Like, can you beat that? I think this is the country with the most official language in the world. And then you come and top it up with the different African nationalities in this country. Super. I love it. And not only African countries, there are lots of communities here. We have the Korean community, we have the Chinese community, we have the Italian community, a lot of communities. And recently we have the African Americans migrating to South Africa recently. So this is such a full dose of culture, of language, of food. I love tasting the different foods from all these different places. This is so nice. So yes, this is really one thing I love about living in South Africa. One reason why I love living in South Africa is the fact that this country is such an adventurous country. There's so much to explore. There are so many places to go to. So far as you have the money and you have the time, you'll not run out of places to go, of things to do, of, you know, everything is just within this country. A lot of attractions are within this country. The most beautiful thing about it is that these different attractions are in different provinces, and these different provinces have different cultures, different people, different language. And when you go to these places, you just feel like you are in a whole different country altogether. These provinces have different vibe and different things behind them. Like, if you want to get the African, you know, wildlife kind of vibe, you know, you're going to Mpumalanga, you're going to see the Kruger National Park and the jungle kind of vibe. And then if you want to see the beautiful beaches, the beautiful mountains, estates, you know, you're going to Cape Town. And then you already know the vibes of Durban already, like the Shaka Marine and all of that, with the rich Zulu culture. And all of these things gives you different vibe and different experience. And honestly, I feel like this is one of the reasons why South Africans don't really travel a lot or leave their country. I feel like this is the personal opinion. So I mean, South Africa is already a tourist heaven. Like, where are you going to? It's one of the most popular destination sites for tourists. During the Omicron virus saga, when South Africa was on the red list, they lost close to 2.2 billion rands only in cancellation of hotel reservations and, you know, booking and stuff. That's tell you how much popular a country it is for tourists. So people actually come. A lot of people come to this country to see these places, and then there is me living here. Like, it's already an added advantage. Like, whenever I have the money to go to these places and I have the time, I won't have to spend a shitload of money to go there, because it's like around the corner. So this is something so nice, and I think I love about living here. A lot of places on my bucket list to go in this country. I've just gone to Japan, but sometime this year I think I'm going to go to all these other places. I'm manifesting that, and I will take you there along with me. It's going to happen. Can I get an amen? Amen. One reason why I love living in South Africa is that the healthcare system in this country is top-notch quality, point blank, period. Okay, like, this world-class healthcare. South Africa has one of the biggest hospitals in the world, not only in Africa, in the entire world. They have one of the biggest hospitals. So it is so nice living in a country where you don't hear stories about people traveling out for medical reasons. No matter how complex the surgery is or whatever the medical procedure is, it can be done within the country. And now the juicy part of it is that the public health system is free. Not only free, but it is also very efficient. There is not much difference between the public hospitals and the private hospitals, except probably logistics, because you don't have to wait in the queue or you don't have to wait for a long time to see the doctor. Actual medical treatment you're going to get there is almost the same thing with the private hospital. So this is something that I love and I really admire about living in South Africa. Another thing again is this one is really about the people. They hold their leaders accountable. South Africans don't play, they don't joke, they don't care who you are or what position you were in before. They are going to prove you. I watch this TV station on DSTV, I think it's the newsroom, where they do the Zondo Commission. Like on live TV, you see them querying their leaders, you see them probing their leaders, and you see them stammering and answering questions. It's such a nice thing, and I really love that they hold their leaders accountable. It is something very, very commendable. And also, South Africans are very resilient people. They fight for whatever they believe they desire, for whatever they believe they think is true. They're going to fight for it, and they don't back down till they get whatever they want. They are very resilient. Also, they love to protest. Like, you are one pushes away from them bringing out their placards and going down the streets and protesting. South Africans best in protest, like and these protests start even from universities. You see university students protesting for things and calling out their vice chancellor, their school government and all of that. And it's not surprising to see, because of course their history. They literally fought for almost everything they have now. So they are people who are so dedicated, they love their country, they fight for their country, they hold their leaders accountable. I feel like this is something that other African countries really need to learn from South Africa, because if every other African country is this devoted in calling out their leaders and holding them accountable with the same seriousness and intensity as South Africans, not just in words or on social media, but in action, like there are going to be more progressive African countries in the continent. They are very funny people, they are very cool people. When you hang out with them, just pure vibes. They are so nice. They are very blunt people, and they're also very unapologetic about who they are. There is no forming, no packaging. They're very real as it gets. What you see is what you get. If they don't like you, they will make sure you know that. Like, for sec winner. And also, if they like you as well, they will make sure they're going to support you, they're going to compliment you, they will tease you, they're always going to be around you, they want to hang out with you, they want to know more about you. That is one thing I really love about them. Very nice people, very cool vibes. I really love them. So another thing that I love, oh my god, how could I forget this? Another thing I love about South Africa is the food. I'm not talking about the food, I'm talking about braai. I'm not talking about the meat. No, I'm talking about the entire tradition behind it. Like, I'm used to seeing people, especially on Sundays, in a field having fun. You see a DJ playing on a piano, you see family doing the braai and having fun, bonding with their family and friends, drinking wine. This is something you can never miss when you come to South Africa. Like, everyone does braai. Everyone and their family and friends does braai. So even our Nigerian community, we have adopted this as well. Like, when we want to hang out with our Nigerian communities, we do that over braai, with our friends and family, drinking wine, playing songs, and it's more of a bonding exercise. And this is something that I really love. And even if I leave South Africa one day, I'm going with this culture. I'm going to keep doing braai wherever I go to, period. And then bonus point. One thing that I've really noticed and I'm impressed with about South Africa is the fact that everything that is consumed within this country is produced by the country. Not only within the country, you notice that it is even within your municipality. Like, when I went to Pinetown, KZN, I noticed that the things I use, the brush I use, the groceries I bought are produced within KZN, within Pinetown. And then in Johannesburg here, the things I use are produced in my municipality as well. So it's something so nice, and I really applaud that. Right from the clothes, the food, the groceries, everything is produced. Even the drugs are produced within the country. So it's something very nice, because let's face it, most African countries are more of consumers than producers. We import and we consume. So South Africa produces most of their things and they consume it. I love it so much. I give it a high five.
So guys, one of the things I also noticed about South Africans is this: they are fun to be with. Like, there is never a dull moment, and there can never be a dull moment with South Africans. I love vibing with them. I love their vibes. And right now, this Nigerian sister has also confirmed that they are pure vibe, like 100% vibes. And another thing I also noticed about South Africans is that they are resilient. Like, that one, I've said it countless times. Yes, they fight for what they believed in. Like these people, these people will fight you like they can never back down. You rather be the one to back down for South Africans. So that's one I've seen it. South Africans has this warrior spirit in them. That's why they can never give up on any argument or any fight. You rather be the one to give up. That's one I noticed it during the time of Miss Universe Nigeria 2024. So I noticed everything that this lady said here. I noticed it in South Africans, how they all came out to support Miss Quara. Like they literally supported Miss Quara. Despite the pressures and everything coming from Nigeria, they never give up. Like they did not give up. They never backed down, right?